So let's go. You see, they are ungrateful. You see, they are ungrateful. Super drunk. Look. This is what now the haters like.
Come on.
Look. Look. It's very shameful, by the way.
Father and son coming.
Father and son.
Being at the same spot.
Very shameful. Very, very shameful.
Themselves. Back to Matiko. Matiko is talking about he was passing and he was shooting videos randomly. And when he saw Matiko, he hid around the corner. And when Matiko was to pass, he grabbed Matiko and pulled him closer and he was filming. So the action that was there is to see Matiko's reaction as he's going to be coming up with tempers and talk about, yeah, A, B, C, D. They throw the words there so he can just be filming. And he needs drama. You understand, yesterday he was filming here with, talk about, there's a person here called Mwit and also the dancing mom here. They were filming the video here because this kind of the two couples, they were fighting. And when they were fighting, they need such kind of the drama of telenovela, fighting, do whatever. That's what he needs to shoot. So when he was to grab
that ungrateful guy, when he sees me, he always runs. Mokami! Why does he run away? Huh? You can't tell? Did you?
I think this is now the protocol to get to the police, and I think now we're going to be handling that kind of the matter with an immediate effect, and we're going to be dealing with that one. Keep it cool, because things are going to be coming out.
Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now it is drama after drama. This telenovela, I don't think it's ending soon. Not in the near future. Guys, I have seen a video by Davy Jnr. and I have seen another one by Gintu. Guys, a police case is brewing. Things are thick. But before we talk about that, let me first talk about the quiet grandma. There's this lady, Joanna, who was she sent or was she brought to her as a wife? I don't know, guys. You know, what happened is that I saw some people commenting in the comment section, talking about, a lady has started staying, living at a quiet grandma's home. And she has 2 kids. And, they want to take advantage of Davy Jnr. and, of course, other well-wishers and all this stuff. And I was wondering, why would somebody, from nowhere come and start staying with a quiet grandma? It didn't make sense to me at that particular time. But then again, after watching yesterday's video, I actually came to the understanding that this is the culture thing. Because even in my tribe, there is something like that. First of all, somebody tell me, because I think I missed maybe an episode or 2 about this quiet grandma. Somebody let me know. Does she have any kids? Because I've heard Davy Jnr. talk about she's alone and all this stuff. So I thought that she is alone at home. Maybe her kids are in Nairobi. Maybe her kids are somewhere in Migori working. Maybe her daughters are married. I don't know. Does she have any kids? Because what happens in my tribe is if you never got kids, or if you had kids and they all maybe passed away, unfortunately, and you're alone and you got land, and you got property, they will marry you a wife. You are a grandma, but they will marry you. Actually, my grandfather on my mother's side had 2 wives. My grandmother and another wife. So this other wife only gave birth to girls. So her girl children got married and left her alone. So what happened is that people married her, a wife, who's got sons, so that they can take over the property when she is gone. Actually, it is not that they are taking up the property right now, but it's just like a setting of, a husband and wife, when he's alive and the kids are alive, or rather, if the parents are alive and the kids are alive, you cannot say that the property belongs to the kids. The property it belongs to the parents, but when they transit from this world, the kids take over the property. I want to believe that that's the kind of setting that is out there. I am not sure, but I think so, because I saw Davy Jr. asking her, so show us your land, show us this, and this girl, the way she was talking to Davy Jr., it's like now she owns the property and everything is hers. No. Okay, I don't think that is the case. This is how I understand this culture. This girl, these things are still not hers, but of course she partakes of them because she is now in the family. She's married there. It's like a wife. When a wife is married into a home, everything also belongs to her. It's like they're co-sharing or something. Guys, I believe you understand what I'm saying. It is just like a husband marrying a wife. It's only that in this case it seems funny because it is a woman who has come with kids. But in this culture, that's how it's supposed to be. The woman is supposed to come with kids because these kids are the ones who are supposed to inherit the land. This culture is for so that the generations can keep going, so that the name of this person does not get lost. Guys, let me know if this quiet grandma has any kids, because if she has kids, especially sons, then this girl is not supposed to be there. Davy Jr. really amused me when he actually told this girl, people work hard for their money, bring, a machete, a djembe, and let me show you how people work hard. Guys, it is what it is. So let us go back to Matiko and Davy Jr. issue. So Davy Jr. was actually leaving this place of quiet grandma. And he happened to spot Matiko and the papa looking miserable, and they were drunk on the road, papa and son coming from the same changa den. Guys, people should style up. And I feel like Davy Jr., he really gets annoyed. He doesn't like it when he sees people drunk. That's one thing I've realized. Davy Jr. and alcohol, they are parallel. So Davy Jr., I feel like he really got angry and said, is this what the haters want? For these people to be like this, always drunk, they're not productive in the society. He did not say those words, but I believe this is what he sees. He sees that these people are, just drunk. They don't have any, they become useless. They do not, they offer nothing to the society. They are just there. They are liabilities. So Davy Jr. really gets frustrated when he sees these kinds of people. So in this particular case, Davy Jr. saw them and he was like, look at the ungrateful. This is what the haters want. For these people to just look like this. What is this? And Matiko came close to Davy Jr. according to what I saw, guys. According to what I saw Matiko coming sort of close to Davy Jr. and stretching his hand. And at that point is when Davy Jr. pulled him. I think Matiko wanted to shake hands with Davy Jr. or something like that. Or he wanted to gota, to gota. Guys, Davy Jr. was not having it. He was out there to tell them as it is. You know, you guys are so drunk out here. You know, this is not how it's supposed to be, papa and son. Somebody, you know, should know better. One of you should style up. You know, one of you should actually lead the other to the right place. But both of you guys are like blind mice, you know, going to you know, you guys are leading each other to a hole, to a ditch, you know. And it is actually sad. It was actually a sad situation. I don't think anybody, you know, even the haters who are coming out here to defend Matiko, I don't think they would want to see their father and their brother like that, you know, or any of their relatives like that. It is a pity, it is a shame, it is sad, you know. Let us watch this particular scene, how it played out. Before I play that clip, let me just clarify something. This only happens if you are a widow. You know, like if your husband passes on and, you know, you never got kids. And it also happens when you are at a particular age, you know, like, you know, an age where you cannot give birth. You know, like you're past menopause and you cannot give birth. So, you know, your husband is gone, you don't have any kids, you cannot give birth. Yeah. So now they marry you a wife so that, you know, she can go out there, get kids, and they normally marry you a wife who already has kids, you know, ready-made. So that you can just have a ready-made family. Yeah. So I just wanted to clarify that issue of this person has to be a widow, and she has to be, you know, of an age whereby she is past childbearing age.
So let's go. You see, they are ungrateful. You see, they are ungrateful. Super drunk. Look, look, look. This is what now the haters like. Look. Look. It's very shameful, by the way.
Father and son coming.
Father and son.
Being at the same spot.
Very shameful. Very, very shameful. What do you want to say, you? Huh? Very shameful. Imagine.
Father and son from the same.
From the same liquor stores. Huh?
And working together.
And working together. They can see. Umekunywa hiyo pombe wapi na kuzungusha hivyo? She's super drunk. Mbona tatu mnakunywa pombe saa hii asubuhi hivyo? Huh? I'm sorry even to put these people on my videos because even they don't deserve, because they always abuse me. And look right now, they're holding drugs. Look. Now this is what the haters like. Look, early in the morning, drugs. You haters, you keep spoiling people's lives, keep destroying. If that's what you like best, you just keep doing. Now, this very, look, drugs. Unatumia. Nata ufichi.
He's proud of it.
I'm so sorry, guys, but I really sympathize with them. Yeah. You see? Son, dad, early in the morning. Hey.
And it's like he was coming to disturb Joa.
Yeah,
oh! He was coming for you.
Oh, because, oh my God, I wish I confronted him. Joan, is that the guy who was coming to here?
Yeah.
Oh.
You see he was coming and then he saw us.
Let him not try to disturb you. Tell him not to try, because right now you are at your home. Oh, so he saw us and he went on the other side.
So guys, when this incident happened, Matiko, you know, waited for Gintu. And when Gintu arrived at his home like this, you know, he started to report Davy Jnr. He started to narrate this story of what happened. I was at the road. I saw Davy Jnr. He was forcing me to take a video with him. He was filming me by force. This guy, I have told him no, but he keeps doing this. This is the third time. I told him I don't want anything to do with him. I told him not to film me, but he keeps doing this. I don't want, this is stupidity. I don't want this. Matiko was telling Gintu, you know, and then he was talking in Korea. I told him no, but he still did it. I don't want this. This is stupidity, guys. Now, I don't know what you all saw, but I saw somebody who actually came towards Davy Jnr. Matiko, why didn't you just pass and go your way? You know, whether Davy Jnr is filming you or not, why did you have to stretch your hand towards him like you want to have conversation with him? Why did you do that? You know, you should have just gone past your way, done whatever it is that you wanted to do, you know, just do your thing. And we also saw the papa stopping, saying hello to Davy Jnr, and then now stopping and looking at Davy Jnr, watching him, you know, like a cinema. Guys, Davy Jnr found out that these people were actually going to Joanna's house, you know, the quiet grandma's house. That is where they were headed. Apparently, Matiko normally goes there to disturb this woman. So I don't know if Matiko wants to be the guy who will help this Joanna reproduce more kids for quiet grandma. I don't know whether that's the plan because what we gathered, you know, what Joanna said is that this person normally goes there to disturb her. Because guys, after Matiko and the father, you know, left, Davy Jnr went back to Joanna's house to ask her, you know, if Matiko is the guy who actually comes there. Because it seemed as though that is where they were headed. And Joanna said yes. So Davy Jnr had to tell Joanna, you know, do not let that guy come here and, you know, explain to Joanna what kind of a person he is. He's such an ungrateful person. He is a person who actually insults Davy Jnr and, you know, and his parents on the internet. And, you know, Davy Jnr just gave Joanna a summary of what kind of person Matiko is. Now, guys, I saw on the comment section again, people saying, Davy Jnr, you should not involve yourself with this issue of Joanna and Matiko. If they want to get together, let them get together. You know, let it not bother you. Do not, you know, get yourself mixed up in these kinds of shenanigans. I do not know, guys. You know, others were saying that, no, Davy Jnr is trying to protect, you know, Joanna, because Joanna is new around there, you know. She doesn't know what she's getting herself into. Guys, things are thick in this village. So, Matiko went on to tell Gintu about this this happening. You know, what happened on the road, or is it at the road, when they met Davy Jnr. And this is how it went.
Themselves. Back to Matiko. Matiko is talking about he was passing and he was shooting videos randomly, and when he saw Matiko, he hid around the corner, and when Matiko was to pass, he grabbed Matiko and pulled him closer, and he was filming. So the action that was there is to see Matiko's reaction as he's gonna be coming up with tempers and talk about, yeah, A, B, C, D, they throw the words there so he can just be filming, and he needs drama. You understand, yesterday time he was filming here with, talk about, there's a person here called Mwid and also the dancing mom here. They were filming the video here because this kind of the two couples, they were fighting. And when they were fighting, they need such kind of the drama of telenovela, fighting, do whatever. That's what he needs to shoot. So when he was to grab Matiko, he wanted to shoot that video to ascertain and talk about, guys, you know, Matiko came to attack me. Look at what he's doing. He's abusing me. So he can get that kind of the trend and also make sure that people are going to be talking about, oh, Gintu is the one now going to be making it. But things are not happening. Matiko had a brain. And I always say, don't think about a person never went to school. Maybe you went to the university. But a brain capacity is of a childish. A brain capacity is of a goat. Talk about the IQ of a sheep. That's what I can talk about here.
Gintu, I think that you are exaggerating issues. We know that Davy Jnr, was not doing this so that he can provoke Matiko, so that Matiko can become violent, so that Davy Jnr can get content. We know that Davy Jnr already knows that this person is not violent. Guys, we have never seen Matiko come out here to be fighting people and stuff like that. Davy Jnr just wanted to show people, this is what the haters want. Is this how the haters want Matiko to be? Because Davy Jnr wants better for Matiko. Davy Jnr wants Matiko sober. Davy Jnr wants Matiko productive. Davy Jnr wants Matiko to be a better father. Davy Jnr wants Matiko to be a better brother. Davy Jnr wants Matiko to be a better citizen. A better villager. Because in that way, he will become productive. He will be able to interact with people, with wisdom, with a brain, guys. So I feel like Gintu, has turned this thing around. But I do not blame Gintu because it is this guy Matiko who is coming out, seeking protection from Gintu. So Matiko is the one who wants to cause drama right now, by going to Gintu and just talking things that are neither here nor there. Like I said, he is the one who stretched his hand towards Davy Jnr. And Davy Jnr. just pulled him like, look at this guy, Guys, I don't know what you all think. Like I asked before, some people are saying that Davy Jnr. is the one who, started to provoke them. Davy Jnr. should not have even spoken to them. Others are saying that Matiko is the one who came towards Davy Jnr., stretching his hand, wanting the interaction. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments section. Let me know what you think. Do you think Davy Jnr. is the one who actually brought out this whole situation? Or is it Matiko, guys? Is it Matiko? Guys, I believe that Davy Jnr. has no bad blood with these people. None at all. Davy Jnr., even if it's talking to Matiko, it is because he is his neighbor. He is somebody whom he liked as a friend, somebody who he has done business with, patches of land and everything. So for me, I feel like even if Davy Jnr. spoke to him, on the road, he had no ill intentions. This is like a brother to him. Guys, I heard today Davy Jnr. talking about how he loves, dancing grandma and muita. And I believe that same love is the same love that he shared, or rather he still shares with Matiko. All these people can come from nowhere, from America, from I don't know wherever. They can come and talk all they want. But the fact remains that this is a brother of Davy Jnr. from the village. So I feel like, Gintu, you are exaggerating issues and you're blowing things out of proportion. Because, guys, Gintu went on to say that this has to be a police case. He is reporting this thing to the police. Because Matiko said, oh, this is not the first time that Davy Jnr. has done this. This is the third time. And Gintu was like, enough is enough. So, guys, listen to the ranting of this man, Gintu.
But ask for that chance, acknowledge, so they can just get that opportunity. But he's talking about he was passing through the road, then Davy Jnr. grabbed and pulled him closer and wanted to shoot him a video. Alikuchukua. So he's forcing you. He's forcing you to shoot a video. Arimulika. So Davy Jnr film
na ndutiriga aramarikani video bana nani hii Jonte Fresh
alikuwa na Jonte Fresh.
Jonte Fresh walikuwa.
Jonte Fresh ni nani tena? Oh, yule kijana wakina Brian.
Yake Brian Vepa.
Oh, the brother to Brian.
Yeah.
So he
unina angeri. Lakini nahikira kwa moreka unina angeri.
Sasa alikuwa anataka nini? What did
alikuwa anataka kama ni mulike. Unaona?
Okay. So ni mara ya kwanza ama ni mara mingi?
Kama leo ni mara tatu.
Leo ni mara ya tatu. So this is the third time.
Yeah.
He's attempting to shoot you a video and grabbing you and pulling you closer to the video. And I don't know what's the problem with this kind of the boy. And we said we're going to be having a restriction and we're going to be having a treaty that's going to be signed so he cannot attempt, because we abolished him not to come to the surrounding here and operate with the dancing mom at that far age, but not coming to this kind of the family because it's under restriction. But he doesn't acknowledge himself like nobody want to see him or nobody want to shoot a video with him. And I think this is now the protocol to get to the police, and I think now we're going to be handling that kind of the matter with an immediate effect, and we're going to be dealing with that one. Keep it cool because things are going to be coming out.
Now with that, we will hear, the donor calling and talking about Davy Jnr. Guys, telenovela will continue. Now, I saw another coward, talking so much, to Gintu. This particular person is Mokami. Mokami was at Matiko's home. And he also was talking about land grabbers. People are coming to grab land. And they are not using the advocates. They are using the chiefs. And in the Kenyan constitution, that is not allowed. In the Kenyan law, it is not allowed to use the chief. Blah, blah, blah. The chief should not be anywhere near land transactions. And I was like, what? Guys, these people know too much from reverse. Oh my God. Mokami is so ignorant. Guys, yes, you can use, guys, it is true because we have been involved in land transactions as well. You can use, an advocate, but the chief, because the chief is the one who knows the people around that area. The chief needs to be involved. Even if it's as a witness, even if it's as whatever, but the chief has to be involved. This guy Mokami is confused. He is a confused element. And of course, he came out to talk about the Kisii people. They should go back to Kisii. They should do that song that we have heard and we are tired of it. Mokami, you are number 100 to say this kind of thing. And even from number 1 to 99 who have said it, it has no impact or it had no impact and nothing happened. And even you, as ignorant and as foolish as you are, you cannot make any difference, And this particular person, guys, is talking like this. And yet, when he meets Davy Jnr, he disappears, he crosses the road, he runs away, And guys, somebody who runs away when you meet them or when they see you, they are guilty of something. Such a big baba, being intimidated by Davy Jnr. Shame on you, Mokami. And I love his wife because his wife, does not take his BS. And Davy Jnr. asked his wife, asked Mokami in front of his wife, if he has sold the goats. And the wife said, he's going to sell the goats over my dead body. Let us listen to this ignorant Mokami. Oh my God.
At long last, they call the chief. The chief is not authorized to sell the land that he's the one to sign. In fact, he's a lawyer who is nowadays
or an advocate.
Okay.
So you mean so many people are using chiefs?
Yeah. In fact, according to Kenyan's law, the chiefs are put outside that business. They are not supposed to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's only to witness.
Yeah,
as a witness.
they're just there to witness.
No, even some chiefs, too, if you want your area chief, because they know themselves, they recognize the village, they can be there to witness.
To witness, not to sign.
Not to sign.
Yeah.
But here we go with the protocol of a chief.
Chief.
And also, do you mean like even chiefs are lured with a little bit of something?
Yeah,
to the pocket?
in fact, they are given something. They are given tokens, and then they just...
They splash everything.
They cover everything.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they tell you this land belongs to you. We are there for you.
Yeah.
But when you move forward, you recover the land.
You can recover the land.
You can recover the land because there is no witness.
Okay.
I can even assure you, the guy who bought the land here.
Which in the dancing mom, this kind of the trees here.
Yeah.
What happened?
The dancing grandma just has taken some
portion.
Yeah.
Because
it was not genuine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the chief who...
So they are coming, grabbing, and the chief is signing.
Yeah.
The children are not there.
Yeah.
And you find that the plot has gone.
If I can ask you, for example, like my uncle, that is Matiko's father, where did the Matiko sign that the father has sold the land? That is the kid. Who signed?
Nobody.
Who signed?
Nobody.
Maybe the dad, because he was drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, let's be fact. Let's be
so
genuine.
we can claim that land?
Yeah. In fact, that land can be claimed, and we tell them, go back to Kisii and build your house there. Why are they here? Okay. They belong to Kisii.
Okay.
Who is a Korean who has gone to buy a land at Kisii? In fact, they just come here to this village and they want
manipulate
them, and they want the villagers to worship them. We can't worship them.
Okay.
So you, Mokami, know it all. Why do you always run away when you meet Davy Jnr? What are you afraid of? What are you guilty of? Guys, look at this.
The ungrateful guy, when he sees me, he always runs. Mokami, why does he run away? Huh? You can't tell? Did you?
Mokami, you are such a coward. Oh my God. Guys, let me know what you think about this video. What do you think about this confrontation between Davy Jnr versus Matiko? Gintu said this must be a police case, guys. Davy Jnr must be brought to book. Let me know, guys, what do you think about this? You know, did Davy Jnr do wrong to actually, even talk to Matiko on the road, Matiko and his father? You know, as some people were claiming, did Matiko do wrong to actually approach Davy Jnr and want to greet him? Guys, why has it escalated to become a police case? You know, what did Davy Jnr do wrong? Guys, let me know in the comment section. Drop your thoughts, opinions, sentiments in the comment section down below. And guys, everyone, like I normally say, is entitled to their opinion. If you have not liked this video, give this video a massive thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, make use of this particular moment. Hit the subscribe. Join this amazing family. You are not going to regret it. You are going to love it here. You know, to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best of the best. To the newly subscribed people, I want to say welcome to all of you. I feel at home. You know, this is the place to be. Guys, let us meet in the next. Bye-bye.
I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't pay